Man, I wish I had. Like, if I had those right up getting, somebody was telling me this, it would have changed the trajectory of my trading journey and the lifestyle I live even today. I've been in the trading industry for over 10 years, and these are the 30 brutally honest truths that I wish I had before I even got started. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. It is Kino. Follow me on Instagram to stay up to date with me. And on this journey of making millions when it comes to trading, all it is knowledge. Let's get into it. Trading is 90% mental and 10% strategy. Majority of traders lose all their money not because they have the wrong strategy, not because they have the wrong system, but it's simply because they can't control their emotions. 2, you will lose a lot of money before you make any money when it comes to trading. Losing is a part of the game. The faster you understand that, the faster you recognize that, the faster you will start making money. Number 3, FOMO. The market does not care about your emotions. It doesn't care about what you want out of the markets. Having that fear of missed opportunities, it will be detrimental to your trading success. There will always be another trading opportunity for you, either that day or the next day. Don't lose your money chasing setup. 4, greed will kill your account faster than anything. Why? Because you're trying to get as much as you can out of a trade, or you're trying to overtrade, trying to take all these different setups. Taking profit is just as important as finding the right entry for whatever setup that you're trying to get into. Your first big win can kind of set you up for failure. A lot of people, this is fire by the way, a lot of people, they take one big trade, they get overconfident, and now they feel like they can't lose. That is when you begin to lose, and that's when you really lose. You take that one trade and you get overconfident. Don't have overconfident, but be confident in your strategy. Does that make sense? You absolutely do not need to trade every day. The best traders know when to trade, and they know when not to trade. Looking for an opportunity every single day is not necessary to make a lot of money or even millions when it comes to trading. Some traders, they trade once or twice a entire week. Some traders trade once a month. You do not need to trade every day. So get that fallacy out of your head. Number 8, the market doesn't owe you anything. Just because you lost money to the market, it does not owe you a win. So don't think, oh, I'm about to enter this trade, and because I lost the last trade, I'm going to win. It does not owe you anything. Trading is not passive income. It requires adaptation. It requires patience. It requires continuous learning. Like, this is not something you're just sitting back and letting happen unless you use my trading AI. But even then, it's still you chasing that knowledge of learning how to trade. It's not simple. It's not easy. Well, it's very simple, but it's not easy, and you have to put a lot of hard work into it. Trading is a lonely game. You are competing with yourself. Nobody truly knows what you're going through. I do, because I'm a trader and I've been through that journey. But nobody really knows the hardships you're going through. A lot of times you're by yourself. So that's why I always tell people, find a friend, find a community that you can trade with, that you guys can bump heads together, bump trading ideas off of each other, so you can win together. Those 10 mindset and psychology lessons I wish I had, man, I wish I had. Like, if I had those right up getting, somebody was telling me this, it would have changed the trajectory of my trading journey and the lifestyle I live even today. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you haven't seen, go on my page and check out the interviews of people crushing it with the trading AI. Yes, the KinoBot is absolutely revolutionizing trading automation, and it is doing its best at it. So if you're interested in getting started with the KinoBot, DM me on Instagram, shoot me any questions you have about it, or click the link in the description and get started right now, right today. Let's continue with the video. Indicators are not the holy grail of trading, and they will not make you a better trader. It can make you profitable, but at the end of the day, an indicator is just telling you what already happened. Market structure and fundamental analysis will always trump that. Always. So if you're looking for the indicator that's going to change everything for you, think again, because the indicator is showing what just already happened. That's it. 12, you do not need 10, 15, 20 different models or 20 different strategies. You only need one strategy to actually change your life and extract all the money you need from the markets to reach your goals and reach your targets. Don't believe in the fallacy of having all these different strategies. You only need one. Master it, accept it, and make it yours and hone it. Higher time frame tells the entire story. Stop scalping blindly. Zoom out and actually look at what the market is doing on a higher time frame to understand the directional bias and where you're going, rather than scalping on this lower time frame, not even knowing what the market is doing or where it wants to go or where it's already been. 14, this is my favorite, backtesting. Backtesting is the key to confidence in trading. If you haven't backtested your strategy with historical data, you are simply gambling. And nobody wants to be gambling, because we didn't come to the charts to gamble. We came to the charts to trade and be profitable. Backtesting truly is when you become the trader you need to be. I know I spent countless hours on the markets testing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of trades. You do that, you be confident in your strategy, nobody can stop you on the markets. I guarantee it. You do not need a perfect entry. Getting in near enough is good enough. Getting in near enough is good enough. You do not need that perfect entry. Perfectionism is what really kills traders as well. You don't want to be a perfect trader. You want to be a profitable trader. And perfect does not equal profitable. There is no perfect strategy. Every profitable trader, they simply learn how to master and manage risk as well as their psychology. Keeping it as simple as that. Number 18, I don't care if it's ICT, smart money, Wyckoff, any of those strategies, any of those models you're being taught, that is not all that's needed. The knowledge is not just enough. It's the discipline to have that execution. It's having that discipline to make the right execution and executing on those trades. If you don't have discipline within trading, then you have nothing. I don't care what strategy you're trading. Stop hunting is 100% real. The markets grab liquidity and it grabs money where retail traders are putting their stop losses. Yes, quote unquote, we're all retail traders technically. But I'm talking about how majority of traders think and where they're putting their stop losses. Stop hunting is real. The market will grab that money and it will grab that liquidity. It's all manipulated. Number 19, you must understand liquidity. The market moves and grabs liquidity and it goes there for liquidity. It's not going there because your indicator said so. Retail patterns and trading patterns don't work. I mean, the head and shoulders, the double bottoms, the double tops, those get manipulated all the time. So if that's all you're using, you're probably not going to be profitable long term. So those are 10 brutal truths for strategy and execution. Let's get into the next one. Risking more than 2% on a trade is playing with fire. Even your favorite traders, your most professional traders, they're not even risking 2% half of the time. You're over leveraging. Stop doing that. Leverage can be a double-edged sword. It can destroy your account in one day or it can make you happy in one day. But honestly, it's up to you to have that discipline. And when you're leveraging, please don't over leverage. Don't put too much on a trade that you can't handle. There's countless times where I put so much money on a trade and I couldn't even close the trade because my hands were shaking so bad. My heart was beating so fast and I was sweating so much. Don't over leverage. There's no point. Slow, consistent gains is what we want. A lot of traders, they lose because of over trading. A lot of traders lose because of over trading. This is number 3, by the way. There's too many setups and they begin to get emotional. They lose one trade, they're chasing for the next one, they lose that trade, then they're chasing for another one again, and then they're chasing for those wins. And then even when they win, they're still not satisfied because they want to be green or they want to be blue for the day. So they'll keep trading even though they won or they're break even. It's a never-ending cycle of losses and it's delusion. That's all it is. Winning streaks are very dangerous because they make you feel invincible and they will have you do things that you shouldn't be doing, like reckless trading. Your brokers don't really want you to make money. You make them more money by when you actually lose. So yeah, make sure they're not moving the markets, make sure they're not adding their own slippage, make sure they're not doing these kind of shicey things because they want you to lose. Compounding is the real game winner. 1% daily can change your entire account. If you're making 1% daily over amount of time, over even 30 days, that's 30%. That's 30% a month, right? That 30% a month can be a fortune over 12 months. Don't despise the small wins. If you can't withdraw your money, or if you don't withdraw your money, it is not real and you are paper trading. Until it hits your bank account, it is real. That's why you need to pay yourself. When you are trading, you need to pay yourself because it is not real. It's just numbers on a screen until it hits your bank account, until you can actually spend that money. Never trust signals blindly, bro. There was this one time I took signals and me and my friend, he swore up and down this guy was legit, it was gonna work. And we got prop firms. We ended up failing our prop firms because he gave us signals. It was not cooking. I was salty. But I later learned majority of these signal callers, they make money from their subscriptions and not from trading. So don't fall into that. Don't follow them blindly. Actually know why you're taking the trade, why you're taking the setup. If they're a signal provider, they need to be telling you why they're taking the setup themselves. Most traders blow their accounts because of bad risk management, obviously. No matter how good the strategy is, no matter how good the setup is, no matter how confident you are in your trading, if you can't manage your risk, then you might as well hit the casino. Finally, 30. The best way to survive trading in the long term, in the long game, is to treat it like a business. If you're not treating it like a business, then you're going to make very, very stupid, immature decisions and judgment calls. Random gambling will never lead to sustainable profit. Honestly, trading is hard, right? But if you can master psychology, strategy, risk, then you will separate yourself from 95% of the traders that actually fail. I'm telling you, you got this. Just get your head in the game and lock the freak in. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Get started with the trading AI today. And if you do want to learn how to trade, join the community. Trade with me 7 days for free. It is time to get this money, and it's absolutely time to change your life. Stop playing around. It's 2025. You're doing the same thing. You're making the same judgment calls. You're doing the same, making the same decisions. Like, bro, when are you going to lock in and actually change your life? Listen, winners win, losers watch. Be a freaking winner and take action. Take massive action. Stop taking little baby steps. Everybody want to take little baby steps and start getting rid of 1 habit, 2 habit, 3 habit. No, get rid of all the bad habits and replace them with good habits. Why? Because anything that is displaced will be replaced. So if you displace a bad habit and you don't replace it with anything, another bad habit will end up falling into that. So replace the bad habits with good habits. Let's get this money. It's time to turn up. Follow me on Instagram. Let's get this cheese.